So, are you a real estate agent and things are not going quite as well as you would like to right now, and you're trying to figure out why and maybe what is stopping you? Well, I actually made a list of different things that, and I want your comments back on it too, if you would. Um, just different things that are standing in between success and not being successful. And I made a list up, and occasionally I'm going to be looking at this list. So one of the things is the market is being very difficult right now. Well, yes, the market has changed, and yes, agents are making sales, both on the buyer side and the seller side. But are you doing the same? And what is causing it? Well, there might be different reasons why that you may not be aware of, or just maybe different strategies you need to get yourself out there, and that's a topic for another day. So the one of the first things I wanted to go over was, do you feel like you're not good enough? Like, I know there was a time when I didn't feel like I was good enough to sell $1 million homes, and in this area, $1 million homes is a big thing. So I focused on lower priced houses, and then after going through a course, I found out, yes, absolutely, I was good enough. Okay, so here's another one. I need to be perfect before I start. Well, let me tell you something. If you're trying to be perfect before you start, you're never going to get there, because we're not designed to be perfect. Yes, we can strive for perfection and do the best that we can. That's key, doing the best that we can. But perfection is kind of, like, who in the world is ever going to be perfect? And certainly I'm not. So there's a lot more that we could comment on that one too. So if that is something that you seem to be, just affecting you, just put perfectionism in the comments. And so the next one is, do you feel like you're being judged? Is it hard for you to turn on a Zoom camera when you're on a Zoom call? That's the first indication right there. And when you sit in a group and you feel like, oh, well, everybody else is making comments, but if I ask something, people might laugh at me or do something like that. Well, there's there are ways that we can overcome not feeling good enough or people judging you. Here's one: I don't have enough time. Well, yeah, I mean, we can always make that excuse. I don't have time to do this. But in reality, what is your priority? Are you the making as far as contacting various buyers or sellers or whatever group that you're working with? Are you making that a priority, or are you just kind of putting it on the back side? Oh, I'll get to it whenever I get to it, and yeah, maybe cleaning up the kitchen needs to be done first. No, where's your priority on this one? I'm not as good as some of the other agents. Well, guess what? You are as good as any other agent. And maybe you're not aware, maybe there's some little strategies or something that you're not quite on top of yet. But feeling that confidence and feeling that you can just strike up a conversation, that confidence that you have inside of you makes a huge difference. And actually, it wasn't trying it, but actually was in a store the other day and started talking to this one lady. Well, we were talking about something completely different. And I said I was a real estate agent. And all of a sudden, she's got a house to sell. She wants to buy another house, and her daughter wants to buy a house. So, yeah, I mean, it can happen in the craziest ways. I have fear of being a failure. That's a big one. And if you have a fear of being a failure, then you've got to start thinking, okay, what could happen? I mean, you just take it one step at a time and do the best you can and put it out there, whether it's a video or you're going out calling on people or getting on the telephone or whatever strategies you're using to get your business going. But feeling that you are successful is so much better than feeling that you're a failure. Here's one: I have to do everything on my own. Well, it's good to be independent, but we're so much stronger being part of a community. As far as learning all the material that I have learned, yes, I have created communities and certainly invite you to be a part of that, and let me know if you do. But being part of your brokerage, being part of other groups, being part of networking groups, Just you are just so much stronger working with other people. And yes, there are times you do want to be independent, but don't forget about those other groups as well. I'll start when I feel ready. Well, I think that's more like procrastination, and procrastination kind of goes along with perfectionism, that you don't want to start because you just want to make sure it's done right. And the whole thing is, just do it, just get started. Procrastination will then just float away, and you will say, what procrastination? I'm not a procrastinator. So just get to a point where procrastination is a thing of history, and you've made your priority list, and you're taking one thing at a time, and you're just saying, hey, goodbye to procrastination. Put that down in the list of comments too, that you really don't want to be a procrastinator anymore. And here's another thing: if you want to have more information on what is going on, how I actually became a better version of myself, then just go ahead and contact me. Contact me with the website that I'm putting up here, and that will give you a whole lot more answers to your questions. And I look forward to seeing you in the very near future.